So, did you grow up in a household that advocated sex? Well, premarital sex. Wait, I said that wrong.
I was like, when I can't see my way, Father,
Hello, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for watching Choosing to Wait TV. Here is my special guest. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Alexis, and I am from Brooklyn.
And what do you do?
I currently work in PR.
Yeah. So, Alexis, please tell us, why is abstinence or celibacy something important to you?
I would definitely have to say it's because for religious purposes mostly, when you're out there just, having sex with anyone and everyone, mm-hmm. I feel that there is a piece of you that kind of leaves yourself. Mm-hmm. And I know in the Bible, it says you are supposed to wait for your husband or your wife. Mm-hmm. And you all are supposed to, become one. So for religious purposes, I would say that I know not everyone is religious or Christian for that matter. Mm-hmm. So it may not, hold the same weight for everyone. It is hard, but for people out there who are trying to practice and they mess up, I would say, don't beat yourself up. Obviously, everyone makes mistakes. The mm-hmm. Lord knows everyone is not perfect. Mm-hmm. But the most important thing is that you just try to get back on track with it.
That's a good point, because sometimes people feel like if they messed up or done something wrong, that, they can't start over and, ask for forgiveness if you, believe in faith. But a lot of people just kind of beat up on themselves, and I think that makes it worse. Yeah, that makes it worse. So, like you said, that's a really good point. So, yeah, definitely to just keep going, just, continue what you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's for life. That's life, period.
That's
life
true.
Lesson for anything
Definitely.
that you do.
Yeah.
You mess up, you get back up again, you try it, Mm-hmm. I think it really does come down to how strongly you feel mm-hmm. about whatever you're doing. If you're not that passionate about it, then obviously, you messing up is not going to be a big deal, and you're going to continue to mess up, mm-hmm. But if you're actually strongly passionate about, not doing something or giving up something, then obviously, you're going to try to do the best you can. So.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Did you grow up in a household that advocated abstinence or celibacy?
My parents never used that language with me. They just always, told me not to have sex because I'm not ready yet. But they've never, I've never heard them say you better be abstinent or you better be celibate or whatever. I've never really heard that. I maybe heard my mom once tell me that I should wait till marriage, but that was definitely not the main message. The main message was don't have sex because you're not ready. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So what do you believe the purpose of sex is for? What do you believe? I guess in our case, why do you believe God created sex?
Well, definitely for procreation, right? God wants everyone to, link up, man, woman, multiply, be fruitful, multiply, as it says in the Bible. Mm-hmm. But of course, it has its perks because it's also enjoyable as well. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, definitely first and foremost, obviously, to continue the species, it is for procreation. Yeah. But secondary, it comes with it being pleasurable for all. Mm-hmm.
So do you think the media, music, or entertainment has influences teens or young people to think about or have sex? Do you think that plays a role in?
Sure. I mean, because obviously you turn on the TV and there's sex in commercials, there's sex in music videos, everybody is sexing everything up. So yeah, I would definitely say the media and the entertainment world in general plays into that. Mm-hmm. But I also think that it's not the responsibility for the entertainment world or media mm-hmm. to safeguard kids or teenagers mm-hmm. from it. That's mm-hmm. the parents' responsibility. Yeah. I know a lot of people like to blame the media, blame entertainment. I mean, it is what it is. That's gonna happen regardless. Mm-hmm. So it's really the parents' role to
really
protect their
influence
kids.
The child.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, parents are influential. You know, what they say can help prevent you from a lot of things, doing a lot of things, experimenting with a lot of things. And I'm not saying I was the most obedient child in the world or whatever, but I do remember, like, sometimes if you're going to do something and you know it's wrong, you can hear your parents' voice saying, if you do that, you know what's going to happen. And for me, I always grew up, like, thinking I was going to get caught, and that kept me from a lot of things.
Right.
So I just want to encourage parents that if you think that you don't have any control over your child's behaviors or beliefs or actions, you do.
And also societal influences as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, you know, when you're a teenager, you're exposed to more things because you're able to go out and do a little more things, like, on your own versus, you know, as a kid, you're always going to be with your parents or an adult or something like that. But as a teen, you can go to the mall by yourself sometimes. Like, your parents may drop you off. You'll be exposed to things there. You know, going over a friend's house that your parents, you know, may not know, like, the full story about them or their family. You're exposed to things there. So
that's true.
Yeah, definitely the older you get, you know, the more influences.
Wow. If you're trying to be celibate, how can you, you know, cut off those people who are trying to influence you to do the wrong thing?
Well, I guess I'm too old now to have people influence me to do things that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know, people telling me what to do doesn't really fly anymore.
Got it.
Not that it really did, because even as a teenager, I was pretty independent.
I can see that.
I wasn't easily swayed by anyone, because if that was the case, I probably would have lost my virginity at like 14, 13. But that didn't happen. I was a virgin all through high school. No one influences me to do anything that I don't want to do. I may take, you know, what they say into consideration, and then, you know, I'll dwell upon it and, you know, see if, you know, that's the route I want to go. But I've never been one to just take what one person says as Bible. I'm always kind of trying to figure things out for myself as well.
Awesome. And so my last question for you is, what advice would you give teenagers and other young people watching in this journey of celibacy, in this day and age where it's not the easiest thing, but it's possible? What advice would you give to someone out there to continue, even if they mess up?
As long as you stay focused on what the end goal is, which is to be happy with your significant other, and to spend the rest of your life with that significant other. That's the most important thing. So just keep that in the back of your mind, and I think that'll propel you forward to where you want to go.
Perfect. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you guys for watching Choosing to Wait TV. I'm Ujella, your host, and this is
Alexis.
Awesome. So comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll be talking to you all later. Bye-bye. Bye.
God is more than